let's go with it. We have done it before.
Bella, you been shooting your bow?
Not much, honestly.
What's the correct answer?
Yeah.
I should be, but you have been. You need to shoot it more. What do you think, Bella?
I think I'm very happy that my dad has shot DK in outfits. I'm just super proud of you.
Oh, you ready to get out with your bow?
Yes. Yes.
Start practicing a little bit more, and then we're gonna get in the stand.
Kill deer mode activated. This is gonna be my first time going in a tree to hunt with a bow.
The first time.
On a deer.
So tell me what we're going to do.
We're gonna go to the pinch and we're gonna try. I'm going to try to get a doe with a bow.
First time bow hunting outside of turkey season. Hopefully we make it happen.
This is super fun. Even if we don't kill anything, this is super duper fun.
What's that?
It's super duper fun just being out here.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's so exhilarating and peaceful.
Saturday Thanksgiving break and we're going to the home farm. It's going to be very fun heading back to the bottom plot where I shot Big Mac. Same blind. Hopefully I can get something down.
I'm excited to see how you do with the new bow because
excited too.
It's going to be a whole different experience, really. It's cool for me as a dad to see you enjoy the challenge. I think any parent can relate to you want to see your kids embrace challenges. You want to see them say, I accept the challenge and overcome it, whether that's in school or sports or, hunting. Hey, this is hard. I'm not very good at it. I'm going to work at it and get better. I love seeing that in my children. It makes you feel like they're going to be able to handle the world when they get out there because life's certainly full of challenges.
Bow hunting was a lot more challenging than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I had just gotten off the gun and I had just gotten this new bow. I was sort of comparing it. I thought it would be sort of the same as a gun.
Sure.
And
Animal walks up and you shoot it. Yeah.
It was not at all. Like you said, when I was shooting the cobalt, I could really only get out to like 15 yards. So we really had to wait until the animal, whether deer, turkey, or anything, came in. And then you have to make sure that they don't see you when you're drawing back.
Really challenging.
Yeah. My biggest obstacle with bow hunting is the precision of it and having to have the patience to let the turkey or the deer or any of the animals come to you, and being able to accept that you're going to miss sometimes, because I was very mad at myself. I thought I was the problem the first couple of times when I shot and I missed, or I shot and it didn't kill. And so just being able to accept that you're not going to get an animal every time you shoot, and it's not always going to be the perfect hunt, is, I feel like, one of my biggest challenges and one of the biggest challenges of hunting at all, but especially bow hunting.
Especially bow hunting. Yep, that is true. It's interesting to hear you say that because I think that's a good point. I think every bow hunter has experienced failure, right? And that's probably not the best word, because I think one of the things that you learn to take out of hunting, like I call it tree therapy, right? And now I go and I'm hunting one particular deer, right? So there are lots of unsuccessful hunts, right? And so when you first start out hunting, it is a lot about, the goal is to kill, right? You want to kill every time you go, and that's how we define success. But as we move through our career and mature as hunters, we don't define a successful hunt as a kill. There's a lot of other things to enjoy and get out of hunts. I think that's a very fascinating thing that you said there at this young juncture.
I'm very excited to bring to you guys my first kill as a bow hunter. Me and my dad had, that was like our second hunt of the season. We showed up, and a couple hours in, I spotted a couple of birds coming down, and I was like, are those turkeys? Like, what are those? And Dad was like, those are turkeys. And so we waited until they came in, and then I shot and I killed, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Could shoot directly in the center of the back, or the one that's broadside. You just got your first turkey with a bow. Oh my gosh! Nice job. What's the next thing you want to accomplish with the bow?
My next goal as a hunter, a bow hunter, is to get my effective shooting distance farther out on the RX-8, and to be able to pull back more poundage, and then eventually shoot a turkey or a deer with the RX-8. I want to get as good as you.
Yeah, it's certainly a big girl bow. Yeah, I mean, turkey season's wrapping up over here, so your next season's going to be this fall, and we have a few months to get ready, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you can put down in the tree stand this year.
Me as well.
Well, hey there, welcome back to another episode of Midwest Whitetail. Today's November 14th, so we're coming at you in the middle of the week. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. We really do appreciate it. And as you saw on the front end there, the story we're telling today, it's pretty clear. Bella Reed, a longtime team member, you guys have seen plenty of her hunts over the years. She has been working super hard at tagging her first deer with a bow. Buck or doe, her and Mike have been just trying to put themselves in a position since last season. And as you saw on the front end there, a lot of learning, a lot of guidance was unfolding. And really one of the things that we continuously talk about internally is just the amount of perspective that at 13 years old, Bella's been able to walk away with is absolutely incredible. And so going into the 24 season, at the top of all of our lists of the phone call we were hoping to get was one from Bella, and it finally happened on November 10th. It's a really awesome hunt. She has to show a ton of composure with her shot selection, and there's a lot to take away with whatever stage of your bow hunting career you might find yourself in. On top of that, two more things before we jump into this episode. Number one, yesterday was Hoyt's official bow launch for 2024. So whether you check out their website or if you can find your way into a local pro shop, go give the new bows a shot. You definitely will not regret it. And that's to answer some of the questions we've been getting on the episodes. Yes, while we've had to blur them out, we had the great opportunity to shoot some of the models early, and you will not be disappointed. On top of that, Taka, this is the apparel that you guys have been seeing us wear. This is the Realtree escape pattern, but one of the things that's very unique about them, they are the only ones with the Realtree legacy pattern, and that's what you've seen most of the guys wearing in the woods. They are gonna be running their Black Friday sale. That is gonna be from November 18th through December 2nd. It's gonna give you 25% off site-wide, plus new featured daily deals each day that are gonna be at 40%. So there's an option for everybody. The camo is great. The legacy pattern has performed flawless, and you're gonna see that in Bella's hunt. And yeah, just wanted to bring that to attention. That's gonna be their best sale of the year. Hope you guys get the chance to check it out. And now, without further ado, we're gonna jump into Bella's hunt. Congratulations again, Bella. We hope you enjoy this video as much as anybody, and we couldn't be happier for you.
Two What do you think?
I'm gonna kill a deer tonight. My first bow deer. I'm really excited, and I'm eating a lollipop.
I'm gonna do the same thing we did last time. Just set him up right at the blind, facing into the bushes. Here, have to walk. If they come on this side, they'll walk around. Come to try to face him. That should give us a close shot. It is Saturday, November 2nd, and it's Bella's first bow hunt of the year. Bella's been shooting a bunch this year, and she got a new bow this year, RX-8.
Same bow as Dad.
Yep, same bow as Dad. Got it decked out, the tombstone gray with the hot pink strings, and she's pulling 45 pounds, shooting it really, really well. We went with the no collar Rage, the 1.75 diameter plus P they call it. It's a head that they make that's a mechanical head for better penetration with low poundage bows. We're gonna sit back and enjoy the afternoon.
Let's eat it.
What's that one with all the splits?
He's just a little guy.
He's very curious.
But he always looks so good at 3. So look, I want to shoot, but I don't want to shoot him at the same time.
That's exactly how it's supposed to work, though. It's supposed to come. He came to 20 yards. Your pin's set at 20. If they're at 22, then we're gonna aim mid-body. Like, we're not gonna aim low if they get beyond the pin distance. Look out. It's still all about lining everything up, being consistent, anchoring the same. What happened?
I got stung by a bee. I know. I don't know.
I wish it would stop raining. What I do is envision 2 heads locking together, and I rotate my wrist like I do it loud. That's all I can do.
Maracas. I've never done this before.
Let's go. It's an 8-pointer. He's a 3-year-old, I think.
I gotta hear him grunting too. He's like,
He wants a girlfriend, poor guy. Well, Bella got to experience her first cold, wet sit in the woods. And we really had a good hunt. We ended up seeing, I think, 11 deer, 4 bucks. It's pretty fun. We had a lot of deer come right under us, which that's always pretty exciting. Not sure when we'll be out with you next. Maybe tomorrow afternoon, or maybe we'll wait till next weekend. But either which way, Gavin and I will be back out tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
It is Sunday, November 10th. We're heading back out to the river farm. We're going to be in a fruit plot today. And I'm super excited because I've only hunted with a decoy once. It was a buck decoy, and today I'm using a bow.
Let's go do it.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, you gotta slide it up. It's true. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? That's the question.
Are you? That's the real question.
What did I get myself into? He's coming. He's coming. Well, we are all set up. Sunday, November 10th. We are on the river farm, South Plot. We've got a doe decoy. Bella's the shooter. Gavin is in the old stand, set up with his Latitude saddle. Bella's putting on the finishing touches of preparation. It's about 55 degrees, straight west wind. Beautiful overcast day. It feels nice. Had one spike coming to the field. Got a lot of targets out here. Put the doe decoy out, so hopefully, it'll slow things down. Let me get a range, let Bella get drawn. This plot's easy for the deer to be out of range. And so hopefully the doe decoy will get the buck where we need him. There's another buck coming out right now, Bella. There's another buck coming out right now.
We're all set up. We've had some really good action. We've seen 3 young bucks. I've decided that I want to wait until an older, more mature buck comes in. We have Miss Daisy out in the field.
Doing some work.
Yeah.
How are they reacting to her? They're coming in.
Yeah, they're coming in.
The one spike came all the way into bow range.
Yeah. I've got my cookies and my hot chocolate. Like I said, there's been really good action, so hopefully a good one comes in.
That's right. Let's go.
Yeah. Love it.
Where's Gavin?
Gavin's over there. Hi, Gavin. We're doing the same 2 tree setup, so Gavin's over there, and me and my dad are in this tree. Hopefully he comes in.
Covered moss earlier in the year.
Oh yeah, maybe moss.
In this food plot.
Imagine if moss comes in again.
yourself hidden in case they're coming out and they can see you. Right, so wherever I think they're coming from, I'm kind of hiding behind the tree. Then I stop and I get ready.
How old do you think he is? I do want to shoot a 4 or 5-year-old, but
my heart was beating so fast, especially when it was like, when we started turning, like, you know, the first time I drew back. I'm so happy right now.
What just happened?
Well, I just shot my first ever buck, first ever deer with a bow. I am so ecstatic right now. Miss Daisy worked.
What a hunt. November 10th.
I'm so excited right now. He just, so like, I shot him and I just saw a bunch of blood gush out. And like, you could, it was like, oh, that's like when I knew, okay, I made a kill shot, like a good kill shot. The first time he was at about like 20, 22 yards and I drew back and he started turning. So I was worried that like it would be like a bad shot. I actually was
very curious about the decoy.
Yeah, I was actually scared that he was gonna walk away and that I blew my chance of killing him. But he came back around and he's dead now, so.
And then, I mean, he was in the food plot for at least 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, within 25 yards. And I was wanting you to shoot 22 and in, but that other pin is set at 25. But the farther away we get, you know, the less penetration we get.
Yeah.
And so, it worked. You executed, you held it together, you killed a big 4.5-year-old buck that we have history with your bow, with 2 trees, with 3 people, with a decoy. You want to go get down and go get him?
Yes, please.
I'm so excited.
Thank you. Bubbles. And the arrow's still intact.
Dude, look at that shot.
Made by yours truly.
That's a hard shot if I've ever seen.
This is a cool buck.
Nation on that left side.
No. It's crazy. It'll only get better from here.
That's right. Wow.
Hola. Thank you. Hey, Josh. Hi, Caleb.
Bella got her done. Well, what an awesome experience. Obviously, we saw him go down on camera.
Yeah.
Heart shot. Obviously, didn't make it very far off the field. Crazy blood trail. Couldn't be more proud of this young lady. What was going through your head?
I was really nervous because, as I've said before, I actually drew back 2 times on this deer. Obviously, I got the chance to shoot him again, and he's dead, so I'm really happy.
And it's better not to rush a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I'd much rather let him walk and then rush it. And you know, he was at 22 yards, and then he stopped and walked away. I think he got to 27, 28. You know, and then he ended up coming back in to 22, 23. And you know, Bella's pulling 45 pounds, which she's spent a lot of time working to do that. And you know, I don't want to shoot too much further. I don't want her shooting too much further than 25. And anyway, so it required a lot of patience. The buck was in the field for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just a really fun hunt all around. Lots of activity, lots of cruising. November 10th, you know, we rattled. We did some calling. We had 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and 4-year-old. You know, he kept getting older. This buck I do believe to be 4. He's got a big neck, big body. We have history with him. We know him from last year. He grew a very similar kind of lopsided, twisted rack. We got his match set of sheds from last year, as I mentioned. And probably the most, I mean, I could not be more proud of Bella. And this was our primary goal this season, was to get her a bow deer, doe or buck. And then as we started hunting, you know, she's like, I'd really like to shoot a good buck. Because I was like, we can shoot whatever you want to shoot. And she just mentally, you know, she's killed some bucks. And she's like, I don't really want to shoot anything young. Rather not shoot something. I could shoot a doe or an older buck. And I'm like, hey, that's more power to you. And it's been a lot of fun. The nuances of trying to coach her, you know, bow hunting is hard enough on its own. You're trying to manage yourself in a stand and think about distance and think about arrow drop and a deer's reaction and all these kinds of things. And I'm sitting there trying to film it. You know, we talked about not filming your bow hunting. We talked about just going, have the experience, and then we both kind of decided it'd be fun to film it and have the memory preserved. And that's really the main reason we do film these things, is to have the memory preserved. And so this year, as opposed to what I was trying to do last year by myself, I had Gavin come with, and we just put him in a separate tree to capture that angle. That way, at the moment of truth, if I need to be talking with her, ranging for her, telling her where to aim, just help her do all the calculations as to how to make a good shot. If I'm not getting the shot on camera, you know, it's okay. Turns out, you know, I was able to tell her what to do, and the deer's standing there, and we got 3 shot angles. Pretty cool, and that's credit to the decoy, you know. And we didn't use decoys last year. This year, I said, you know, I think that's going to help take the attention off of us.
And it did.
And it worked. It worked with the buck decoy the one night. You elected to pass that 3-year-old, you know, and then, you know, tonight it worked. Every deer came in, and we were able to, you know, get them close enough to us. And tonight it was a doe decoy. I don't hunt a lot with a doe decoy, but it's that time of year, and it just worked like a charm. And I could not be more pumped with how it all turned out. It's awesome to watch them fall over on camera. You know, this just makes the entire season, and to have Bella have success with her bow in hand. And I'm excited to do a lot more bow hunting with you.
Yeah.
These last few days for the team have been just insane, the number of bucks that have fallen down, and it's just been a lot of fun. We still got quite a few guys with tags in their pockets, and we're gonna stick after them. We really hope you guys enjoyed this show. Appreciate you watching as always, and we'll see you on the next one.
Dude, where'd you shoot it? Who's the deer? In the heart, obviously.
We never named this one, but it's a big 4-year-old 10.
What do you want to name it?
Why is there like a...
Where'd you shoot it? Where'd you shoot it? I can't see that.
What did he do? What did he do?
He just saw her, so he went to come sniff her.
What did he do?
What did he do?
He said, hey girl.
You want to go?
Hey y'all, JR with United Country Virginia Realty, and welcome to the 22 Farm here in Pamplin, Virginia. On this piece of ground, we've got 492 of some of the finest acres Central Virginia has to offer. I'm standing in a 4,000 square foot hunting lodge that was built in 2017. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Out back we've got swimming pool, we've got cabana, and just a gorgeous piece of property. The owner spared no expense with making sure that this property was set up for he and his family. Y'all check it out.
Good morning. Yeah, Bill Baker from Clarksville, Virginia with United Country Virginia Realty on the far side of 22 Farm, almost a mile from the lodge. Now, one of the unique characteristics of this farm is it's laid out across 2 ridges, really 2 creek bottoms, and has a beautiful creek coming right through the farm. On the far end of the farm is one of 4 deeded easements. We've got 4 different access easements into this farm, plus the original gated entrance. You know, this farm was put together from the very beginning for outdoor recreation. 5 different lanes intersect at what we call the crossroads. And they're strategically planned because each access a different part of the farm. All the stands have multiple accesses based on wind, noise, the whole 9 yards.
Each of the food plots also come equipped with their own deer blind. We either have rut huts or redneck blinds on the property, and various muddy tree stands are spread out the way.
This is a creek bottom field on Falling Creek. It's my favorite place on the farm. Back there, if you look to the west, on the far end is a natural duck swamp. It's hard to beat. Water, food, cover, everything you want in a long linear field on the creek bottom.
What's going on, everybody? Bear Davidson here. Behind me is Falling Creek. It runs the whole length of the property, bordering it and through it. We got an opportunity for a great duck impoundment here. There's small spring-fed streams that feed into Falling Creek. There's also an opportunity with the NRCS as well to get some return on your investment with this property. Don't discredit this beautiful creek. When you look at how this property is set up too, you know, it hunts so much bigger because of the pines, because of the hardwoods. I mean, you could have multiple people here and you're not taking deer away from each other. It's full of bear, full of turkey. I mean, this place is pretty special.
If you looked up there, that's a chandelier in the tractor shed. Honest to goodness, they finished this for a wedding, and it's an absolutely beautiful pavilion here. We can call it a pavilion, we can call it a shed, we can call it an event center. Whatever your imagination, we can do it here on 22 Farm. We just took a ride on the over 8 miles of dedicated trails and roads throughout this farm, most of which could be driven by a pickup today with no trouble at all. And through those 8 miles, we've toured over 440 acres of hybrid Virginia pines planted in 2017, growing strong, ready for a thinning in just a couple of years. And it's going to be a great opportunity to harvest some good income off this farm. As always, good timber management and good wildlife habitat run hand in hand. Good and a good fire program. You'll be surprised what it can even grow here, and it's already surprising. Remember, 22 Farm, an excellent investment in the Old Dominion. JR, what do you think of this beautiful day up here on this 22 Farm?
Well, Bill, I don't think I've seen anything finer than what we just toured today. Let's tell the folks how they can get a hold of us.
You know, it's very easy. First of all, United Country Virginia Realty, headquartered in Clarksville, we're serving Virginia literally from the Blue Ridge all the way to the coast and beyond. We're so excited to be a part of UC Hunting Properties, and I love their motto. We want you to be able to stand on your investment. And always remember that no one knows the country like we do. United Country Virginia Realty.